My advice to any couple who are separating or even contemplating separating is to make sure that you get the right advice. Now, I would say that, wouldn't I? Because I'm one of those people that gives that advice. But what I mean by the right advice is a proper conversation about your situation, about what you want to achieve, what's important for you, and then guidance on what the options might be. I think one of the most important decisions you'll make is not where you're going, but how you're going to get there. So you need a proper conversation about what matters to you, and do you want to keep control of your own destiny? In my experience, when you have that conversation with clients, very few actually want to go to court. Very many assume they have to, but you really don't. And there are many, many disadvantages of going to court. The most significant of which is that you hand over potentially control of your future, financially, the arrangements for your children, to somebody you've never met before, who in the court process, in reality, these days probably hasn't got the time to read the documents as well as, and to know your case as well as you'd like them to. So the most important thing is to understand what the options are, to understand you don't have to go to court. There's a misconception among a lot of people and lawyers as well that things like mediation, where you keep control of your own decision making, collaborative practice, that kind of thing, round table meetings even, there's a misconception that that's something which only works for simple things, for people who get on for simple things. That's really not the case. But this is an area that's developing, and there are people out there, professionals out there, who can bring everything together under one roof to help you to get where you need to be and to remain in control of your decisions. So that can be really complicated things. Conversation. I've done lots of complex financial cases, which is what I do in my lawyer practice, but also as a mediator. So you can have a proper conversation. You can really get to a point where both people understand what's going on. Quite often, one of the couple, the husband typically, but not always, is a company director. They've run a business for years, and the partner doesn't necessarily need to know that because they've been looking after children, doing their own job, whatever that might be. But you can get a proper full understanding of what all the issues are and a really good explanation as to what might work so that people can make properly informed decisions. So it's about getting the advice which is right for you so that you can keep control of your own destiny in a way that makes sense for you.